I knew I wanted to be a Sister of St. Joseph when I was 5 years old. I was in first grade. My first grade teacher was Sister Devota, who was a Sister of St. Joseph. And every day, around a certain time of the day, I didn't know what time in those days, she would be walking down the aisle, and as soon as she started down that aisle, my heart would leap, because I knew she was going to the back of the room to use the flip chart, is what we had in those days, to show us pictures of Jesus and the stories of Jesus and the little children, or Jesus with whomever he was with. And I would be riveted on the flip chart, on the stories, on her for months. And one day she was walking up the aisle to go back to her desk, and I reached out and pulled on her cincture. She looked down and said, "What is it?" And I said, "How do you know all those stories about Jesus?" And she said, "He's my best friend." And I wanted him to be my best friend. So it was in that moment I was hooked, and I knew I wanted to be a Sister of St. Joseph. And I never wavered. I was taught by other communities. I had other life experiences. I didn't have another Sister of St. Joseph for many years, but I never wavered. I always wanted to be a Sister of St. Joseph because I wanted Jesus to be my best friend, and that seemed to be the root. And 50 years later, I'm still hooked on being Jesus' best friend and his being mine.